Hi everybody, this is Vision. Taking a look at upgrading my Snowstone keyboard. This keyboard I have had about 8 months. It's actually my go-to keyboard. The switches that it has are red Kalih linear switches, and the keyboard is really great for just normal gaming. I do have another keyboard for normal work purposes, but we're going to be taking a look at upgrading these with the Titan Heart switches. The Snowstone keyboard came out at $135, featuring a black and white topographic print with what they called Ninja side lettering. This also did include RGB, hot swap PCB, and an acrylic case. We're going to be installing the Titan Heart switches. They come in 36 packs, so we had to purchase actually 2 of them for a total of 72 switches because the Snowstone keyboard requires 68. I do still happen to have the original packaging for the keyboard. Now inside of the box it came with the keyboard, of course. It came with a custom keycap puller, a normal switch puller that we could use better, a USB Type-C cable, and of course a sticker. We're going to begin by removing some of these keycaps using this $5 keycap puller I actually just bought on Amazon. It comes better than the one that's actually in the box, and don't do what I did. Unplug your keyboard when you're swapping out and ripping things out of your keyboard. With the keycaps removed, we're going to go ahead and take off these switches. But first, I'm going to open up my Kinetic Labs container. Go ahead and throw all my switches in there. Do note I'm not actually sponsored by them. And make sure when you're removing switches that you grab them on each end and just pull straight up just to make sure you don't damage any of the pins or anything like that. Now that all the switches are removed, we're going to go ahead and take apart the board just to show you what's going on back there. You can notice the aluminum plate, and behind the aluminum plate is actually a silicone dampening foam. So to remove the board, we're just going to pull out a magnetic tray and start removing the screws. With all the screws removed now, we're just going to go ahead and take out the aluminum plate. Notice the stabilizers that are on them. They are stock. I didn't do any replacement. And then also you can take a look at the silicone foam that they put on there. To remove it, I'm just going to give it a flip, and you can notice the board itself. The board is a hot swappable PCB, so you can see all the connections in the back requiring you don't need any solder. Taking a look at the case itself, you notice that the case is acrylic, see-through. They call it a Milky. It's a nice case. The sounds from the keyboard are dampened enough by the foam, but if I ever wanted to, I can add more foam or anything else on the inside. Putting this all back together, I'm just making sure that I meticulously place the PCB and the foam aligned, give it a little wiggle to make sure everything's kind of in place. Then I'll go ahead and grab the plate, and as you notice, the silicone dampening foam actually has its own little extra piece where the space bar is. We're going to go ahead and place that up on top. Kind of give it another little push down, get a little wiggle to make sure it's in place. Now we can go in and start reinstalling the screws. One thing to note about the screws is they do have a pointy end, meaning that you are able to over tighten them and probably damage the actual stabilizers that are on the back that hold everything kind of in place with the screws. With everything put back together, we can go ahead and start installing our switches. Notice the nice bag that they're actually in. Each bag contains 36 of them, so we got 2 for this case. We're going to go ahead and begin the install for them. And just want to make sure you don't eat the little snack that comes with it, so we're just going to toss that out of the way. Thanks for watching, everyone, for my keyboard upgrade, and just let me know how you like the sounds. Do you like one or the other? And let me know if you guys want a video on my keyboard I already made. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one.